Man, I've been living the Cali lifestyle. I've been every place you could think of. I just got a glimpse of it, you know what I'm saying? It's just the momentum I need to really accelerate in life now, man. Like, I'm woke, you know what I'm saying? I was already woke, but this just let me know that there's other people with the same mindset as me that I could build with, possibly, you get what I'm saying? That see the same things that I'm seeing, and that the same type of ideas I had that I'm going forth doing in that pathway actually works. And the other people see that it actually works too, and I'm not delusional. But in saying all that, if y'all don't know this, I got a rental car when I came out here to Cali. So I've been having a rental car this whole time. It is a 2023 Camry Toyota. Now, I got a mystery car, which means it could have been any car. So I was thinking they might give me like a PT Cruiser, regular, you know, shish kebab little car. Nah, man, they gave me a 2023 Camry Toyota. Oh my gosh, to where when you back up, you get to actually see what's behind you. It's a camera that shows you. It tells you when you're getting close to objects. It tells you when you're getting close to curbs or cars and all this extra all this extra technology stuff. Bro, the craziest part is that I brought my USB cable, but I bring the car cable too, that you stick the thing in. I'm so used to old cars having the little car cable thing that I was trying to stick mine in, I couldn't find it. Then I realized you just use your USB now. You just throw your USB and then it connects. And then it has the screen for you, so you know you can play your music, use MapQuest, all this extra gadget stuff that my car don't got, that I want. So in saying that, that's what this video is about. After getting this experience with the rental car, I believe I want a new car. I want it straight off the dealership. I don't want a cash car. I don't want, you know, a car that's used. I want it 0 miles, straight off the, matter of fact, forget straight off the lot. Straight out the factory where it was built. Man, I think I went through everything with these cash cars. Don't get me wrong. That's not just my preference. I will always be the cash car type of guy. I like giving you $6,000 and I never talk to you again. I have my car and I function. And periodically I gotta make repairs on it because things are gonna go out through the process. But I fix that in those moments. But I realized what happens is this. You buy that cash car, right, for $6,000, $7,000, sometimes even $2,000. Simple, right? And it runs good. Sometimes you get a car that runs good and it runs for about 10 years. But then sometimes you get those cash cars that 3 months later, you gotta get a new radiator. A week after that, you gotta get a new fuel pump. After that, your water pipe done busted. Then you looking at a steering wheel leak, man, and then you gotta get a new battery on the car. And then you gotta fix something that's in the inside, interior of the car. And it's just like repair after repair after repair. The next thing you know, your engine light is on. Then your transmission, and then you ain't got a car no more. Somehow, you're like, man, I gotta buy a new car. You know what I'm saying? 3-4 years later, you get what I'm saying? So I've dealt with that and I just got used to it. I'm kind of like, I really just pay $6,000 now than be owing somebody $80,000 for 10 years. That just never been logic to me. I like to pay people, never have to see them again. Never have them on my payroll. You get what I'm saying? Where I gotta pay these suckers. I don't like that feeling. I don't like owing people. I don't like people expecting stuff from me long term. Like, bro, no, bro. Like, here's your money. Boom. Business is done. I got my car. So I've always been like that, still like that to this day. But it's just the fact that I want to be on a different lifestyle. I don't want to be limited. Like, I use my car for everything. So if something happens to my car, it messes up all my plans. I can't do what I need to do because of my car. And I feel like if I had a newer car that doesn't mess up, that would solve a lot of problems and I would be able to do a lot more things conveniently. I just would have to get that first car note. And I'm thinking about manning up and getting my first car note, but getting a car that I want, that I know that will give me the plan A to plan B without feeling limited, without feeling like I only can drive a certain distance. Bro, with my regular car, I have a 2005 Jeep. With my regular car, man, I know I only can drive it for so long before something's gonna happen to it. And I have this anxiety. I don't like having anxiety because then that anxiety affects your momentum of getting stuff done that day and getting your task complete. You get what I'm saying? You want fresh slate, fresh air, fresh focusedness when you in trying to figure out what you're gonna do today and complete. All the tasks you do today, it should be Up here, your brain cells should be ready to function with good energy, ready to go. You should not be having anxiety or feel held back, feel limited. Your concerns are on something else. Your concerns should be whatever you're doing that day. And I felt like having a new car, I'll be able to complete a lot of tasks. A lot. And it would only make me better and make me excel at whatever I'm doing to get to plan A to plan B. And I think it's about that time. My only problem is I know how to beat up a car. I know y'all gonna say, well, just maintenance it. Yes, but I'm the type, you maintenance it and tomorrow I still beat up the car. Like, I drive so much, man. Y'all so used to just driving to your job, parking the car, and then drive back. I'm driving the whole day, non-stop like this. Y'all drive, even if you drove 2 hours, right? You drove 2 hours, you stopped your car. Then you drove 2 hours back. I'm driving 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes here. My car's never getting a break. 30 minutes there, 30 minutes there, 30 minutes there. I'll do the same 2 hours, but it's like non-stop. And matter of fact, I'm not even just doing 2 hours. I'm doing the whole day worth of driving. My car's never in park. You know what I'm saying? If we change locations and do a dance video or I'm doing something else or a different task, I gotta move the car to that location. It's not to where I just get to park it and for 8 hours just sitting there and I don't have to worry about it, nothing happening to it. No, at any moment my car can mess up. So I have to be very cautious with this and be like, dang, okay, I got an hour worth of driving. I done drove about 40 minutes. All right, 20 more minutes worth of driving and my car, I gotta be done with my stuff. I gotta figure something out. To where now I'm getting held back to my potential. My potential, I'm not reaching my full potential, maximum potential because I'm getting held back by a car, bro. Or by the circumstance of anxiety or feeling some type of way inside. When if I just had a car, new one, oh my gosh, life could be way easier. So I'm like stoked out to get a new car. You know we say things we want and we don't end up doing it. So I've already game planned to where if I don't get a new car, then the next used car that I get, I'm definitely gonna make sure that it's up to par, at least a newer type of car, you get what I'm saying? Like, I think what I need to start doing, because I do this a lot, I be getting 2005, 2006, 2008 type cars. I need to go ahead and like at least 2017 and up. And 17 is even pushing it. Maybe even 2018 and up. I think any car 2018 and up is good. It's kind of like getting an iPhone 12. Come on, you're in good condition. But let's be real, if you got an iPhone 6, that's basically what I'm doing right now with my car. Having an iPhone 6 compared to an iPhone 13. Man, that iPhone 6 is gonna have so many problems. Is it cheap? Are you gonna have to repair it all the time? Yeah, but it got its pros and cons. You can get it for $100, right? To where an iPhone 13 right now is $1,000. But you buy it, here's the plot twist though. You buy it for $100, right? That's the pro, but the con is this. You're gonna have to fix the screen, that's another $100. Then you gotta fix the battery on, that's another $200. Then you break it again, the back screen or the camera, and that's $300. And then you end up spending the same amount of money that you could have bought for the iPhone 13. So you still come out to $1,000, plus probably even more sometimes. Sometimes you get lucky though. You spend that $100, luck of the draw, like you get lucky. And you barely come out any money. You come out of like $50 extra for repairs, and you never have to worry about it again. But that's just a chance you take though when you get a used type phone or older phone. So I would rather just avoid that situation. And if I'm able to get the new car, you know what I'm saying, then get it. Or able to get the iPhone 13, get it. I'm just so strategical. I just haven't felt that I could just come out of $20,000 payment or get a loan to get a big $90,000 car, right? And put a big down payment on it. You know what I'm saying? I haven't felt confident in doing that, so I've been just smart with it and been like, well, you know what? Since I don't want to put a $20,000 down payment on a car, that's a little bit too expensive for me. How about I just get $5,000 up and get a full car and it's paid for that second, that moment? I got $5,000 to put down. Now you're talking about business, but they won't allow me to put that on a newer car, say I want a Tesla or something. I gotta put a little bit more than that, I gotta put like 10,000, 15,000, you get what I'm saying? And that's not in my budget, so I kinda gotta back down from that, unless I wanna go the long route, or like a big car note route, which I don't wanna go that route. And kinda just humble myself and say, you know what? That $5,000 that you wanna put down on that Tesla, you can put that on this car and it's paid for. So that's how I've been thinking, but that comes with repercussions. That's what I'm trying to tell you, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of driving my car in the hot sun and my check engine light pops on. I cannot stand that. My worst pet peeve, I'm doing a successful day. I'm getting everything done. It is sunny outside and I'm driving and my check engine light comes on. And then my car starts overheating and then my car stops. Or my car starts making these weird noises that I never heard it make. And I'm panicking because I got 3 more objectives I gotta do today. 3 things that needs to still be done and I need to go to each location. And I need to still make it. So now I'm making myself go faster and then I'm not even going to these locations, game planning no more about what I was supposed to do. I'm worried about getting my car making. And I feel like in order to level up in life, you can't have these distractions. It's real big. You can't let frustrations and flaws get to you, and you cannot have distractions along your process. And I feel like having a janky car distracts my process. It definitely limits me sometimes. So me, I want a new car now. It took for me to go to California and get a rental car to realize I want a new car badly. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even drove people's car before in the past, but I think it just hit different when it was a 2023 type of car and I got the feel of what it feels like. It's just, I can push the gas pedal hard and know that nothing's gonna happen to the car. I can drive fast, hit a bump and know that my tire's not gonna bust. I can set my stuff down and know like no sticky stuff or syrup is gonna get on my cup, or that I can use the USB cable and that my phone's actually gonna be on 100%. You know how many times, because my car's so janky that it doesn't charge my phone up and I need my phone for everything, and I need it to be powered up, and I'm like on 5%, 10%, and when my phone dies, I can't even complete my task for that. I gotta go back home 30, 40 minutes away, let my phone recharge, and then try to literally complete the task. And that at that moment, it's dark times, I don't even get nothing done because I need it in the daytime type situations. It's to the point to where I got in that car and I'm seeing things like USB cables and stuff that I need that I can utilize that makes it easier for me, like air conditioning, you know? I can't afford for my clothes to be sweaty when I'm dancing. Man, with a new car, I got AC, good AC. I can put it hot, I can put it cold. I mean, I can use my AC and have it cold AC hitting me so that I don't have to sweat. In my other car, bro, I won't sweat. In my other car, when I put my USB cable in, it doesn't charge it fully fast. Like, it's not no fast charge. Sometimes it doesn't even charge at all. I'll be thinking it's charging the whole time and it's still on 5% after I drove 30 minutes. Like, at least, come on, put me back on 50% by that time. Come on, it's 30 minutes later. And it's stuff like that that be distracting me, holding me back to where when I got the rental car, you know, like I just said, the USB cable, charging my phone up literally in 15 minutes, I'm already back on 100%. Even with the camera in it, I'm seeing when I back up, I'm getting to see like what I'm looking at to where I ain't gotta hit no car. Man, I can push the gas pedal and know that my check engine light ain't gonna come on. Man, there's just so many different things and perks to it. Even having it in park. When I put it in park, I can prolong it. I can have the car on long as possible, bro. I can't do that with my car. I gotta turn it off. Like wherever I go, I turn my car off and let it, you know, repair itself. With the newer car, man, I can have it on for 2-3 hours straight, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's no problems. You get what I'm saying? I don't gotta worry about. I'm not having anxiety or nothing. I'm just chilling in the car. Like the car almost my chill spot for a second. Also, I've been having problems with my car that I got now, the 2005 Jeep, my actual car. It's getting cold now, so my windows be fogging up, but my heat doesn't work in the car at all. My air does, but it's not really good. And I don't like using it because I always have to repair it, or something happens to the car with my AC, or I get a leak, so I ain't even been using it lately. But lately, my car's been getting fogged out and I gotta defrost it. My heat doesn't work, man, and it makes this loud noise. It makes this loud noise when I be using it. So I don't even use it no more, so I gotta like peek through the side of the door just to see, and this shit's throwing me off, man. I get this rental car, and recently it's been cold in Cali, which is rare, but anyway, it's been cold, and it's been fogging my windows up, and then I got a defroster. So in minutes, I can see the road perfectly. I can get to plan A to plan B, this location, and it just makes me stress-free. And it makes me come to the conclusion that I want a new car. I never felt so good driving a car and knowing like, I'm comfortable from everything, from the seats working to smelling good. Bro, I think my 2005 Jeep has a stench for life. I clean it, I even detail clean it, and it always has this smell that I hate. It's like you've been grinding too much. It got that you've been grinding for 3 years smell. That's what it smells like. Like, dang, you didn't be putting in work. I know you've been working. So, like with a newer car, I just feel like it gives me that fresh air, fresh start, fresh feel, fresh like momentum of let's get it, let's go grind now. Nothing stopping you. You get what I'm saying? Like the sky's the limit. That's how I feel now. If I got a new car, and I can almost live in it. I think a car is a shelter. So like to the point to where if I was stuck somewhere, I feel comfortable enough that I could use my AC. I could turn my car on, turn it off, park my car, and be in there, sleep in the back seat, sleep in the front seat, passenger seat, have enough storage in my trunk to put stuff back there, and I feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It smells good. I got all utensils. I can still charge my phone. I can do all type of business out there. I can do everything I would do inside. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I definitely had to update y'all about my rental car and how I just want a new car now, and how the rental car even gave me the ambition to get a better used car or get a new car. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like even if I do the cash car route, shoot, even try to get a used car from the dealership. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm starting to get to where I'm confident that I'm ready for a car note. I think it's about that time where I put myself on that car note and I put myself to the test. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to capitalize off the L. If it don't work, then you live and learn and trial and error, and you figure it out from there. You know what I'm saying? And I realized with newer cars and stuff, you can trade them in. So if that route doesn't work for me and I don't want to pay that car note off, I can literally just reset that car for a newer car and then exchange it. So that's not something I'm really familiar with, but I know you can do stuff like that. So I can get a new car, and then if I don't like that car no more, I can exchange it for a newer car, and then even get money back, or pay off that car note and start the new car note. You get what I'm saying? Or simply it pays off everything, and I ain't even pay a car note. I'm just literally exchanging the car. So that's a whole different topic. But y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. I got more videos for y'all. I think I'm finna backdoor this video and make another one for you. So y'all just stay tuned.